not gonna lie, I'm about to get naked, but before I do that, it's time for another haul. Hit the music, bitch!
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Everything goes in house and out from
So I'm actually gonna get naked, so just fair warning. But anyway, I hear you got some shit this month. Let's see it. I see a bunch of tiny ass action figures. Hit me with the first one. Go.
Yeah, I went to the old Walmart, the market for kings, and I found all these little metal Halo figures. I'm a big Halo fiend, for those who don't know, so I totally jumped on them. Fortunately, they didn't have all red and blue team, which stinks, but they did have a lot of them, and Cortana is hideous, so that's a thing.
Yeah, details are not really the thing with these figures,
but
but from a distance they're all right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put them up in my Halo wall, so I think they'll look pretty good. And they're like a cent each, so that's always good. Yep. Also, I think I hurt my knee by sitting, so that's a new low. I hit. Woo! His knee though. I also found a little armored Batman from BVS. Big fan of BVS, and Little Weens, so I got it.
Where's the Little Weens thing come in?
I don't know.
Next,
we did do an unboxing video of this,
and that's probably gonna get trash canned. So
not gonna lie, it's already been trash canned. so here it is.
This is a Raphael from the Nickelodeon series, right?
Yeah.
Or the 2012 Nickelodeon
2012 series? Nickelodeon series that got killed for Rise of the Teenage Ninja Turtles, which looks like caca. But I really like this figure, and you found it somewhere, so that's good. And my knee is really hurting. I also got this Batman in tack gear from the new Justice League hit film.
I gotta say, it's got the worst fucking cape of all time.
It's not a good cape, but it was $4, and normally they're $20. So I jumped on that baby.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Except for the cape, I guess.
It's also not a good deal. My freaking knee broken too.
I didn't get any figures, so
I also got
what's
this
next?
armadillo.
Okay, I guess the armadillo's next.
Fundillo.
It should have a little armadillo pouch with an armadillo inside it, or it should just split open to reveal armadillo guts.
Yep. Also got Asuka from the Monster series. Apparently you hate, but I actually thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's the only good one.
For those of you that understand his mumble, it was Asuka from the WWE Monster series.
All right.
But yes.
There you go.
I like the packaging. It's pretty neat.
It is good packaging. Too bad it bent it. So, that's good.
I mean, this was the best one of the
Yeah, all the other ones suck.
The Undertaker one looked like fucking shit on wheels. But, yeah, she's the best looking one.
It's impressive how I hurt my knee, but I don't know how this happened. And that's all my figures.
I got 0 figures, but I do have bananagrams. So that's a fucking thing.
So that's good.
It's never going to get used.
Nope.
I'm going to go, since Here, put these over there because I don't want to crush them. I'm going to go to books, since I don't have figures. And I found a soft cover of The Dark Half. A really cool cover. Hadn't seen that cover before. And unfortunately, the asshole that owned it before put his fucking name on the fucking edges here, man. So Tipton, whoever you are, the fuck, bro?
Maybe it, no, that's not the place.
It sucks. And I found this cover of Firestar. I used to have this exact cover, and I don't know what happened to it. But I guess I have it back now.
I thought you hated this book.
No, I don't hate the book. I dislike the movie, and I dislike the book. But not as much as, say, Dreamcatcher, which I fucking hate. That's the only King book I hate, Dreamcatcher. And speaking of King, we got The Stand again. Haven't seen this cover before, so that's pretty neat.
Better than that weird romantic cover we found the other day.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fact that it's torn to shit, but it's alright. I mean, it's Stephen King, so whatever. But here's the thing. I also found a nice little Lost World Crichton hardcover. And apparently something has survived. And it was a shitty movie. Man, that movie was terrible. Nice dinosaurs, though. And Julianne Moore, I can't ever hate her, but still. Anyway, that's not the biggest thing I found this month, though. Because it appears that's right, I was going to say Stephen King, that Dean Koontz himself is determined to make me like him. because I found 10 billion Dean Koontz books.
Yeah, he did.
The Husband, which I have read before, and I thought was half of a good book and half of a pretty cheesy one. But, you know, it was good enough for me to go, yeah, I'll get it. I wish it was something cool like Innocence. And I would have been like, fuck yeah, bitch. Odd Thomas hardcover. I actually like the Odd Thomas series. It's pretty neat, at least as far as I read. So, you know, pretty good. I will say his fucking face in this is terrible. Look at this shit. What is that? Why do you think people are not going to notice that he got hair?
I know.
That's
Like,
not even like toupee level hair.
Suddenly he shows up with a hideous looking hair.
That's just
Travolta level hair.
One hair he shows up with. But then we go from that to him being creepy behind a fucking log. Not even a tree, a log.
It's still a better
What
version.
is this? Like, you're like tilting the fuck off the screen.
I'm telling you, I think I broke my knee or something. Woo!
Anyway, that's for Cold Fire. I already have a copy of this, but it was a library copy that I had.
So that's always good.
So it had that weird film that they put on it.
Oh, yeah. I hate
So
that.
thankfully that's devoid of it. Odd Hours, another one in the Odd series.
Oh,
with the
man!
absolute worst picture of him in the
He
back.
kind of looks like a shitty John Saxton
He looks like a guy that's going to rape you when you're asleep.
and your dog.
He'll welcome you into his home, but
You better hide your dog
come midnight, he'll come.
in your dog. I'm pushing
Next.
this dog thing.
Speaking of dogs, next is False Memory. I seem to have a memory of Dean Koontz being cool at one point, and then he got this stupid hairdo, and he wasn't that cool anymore. He's alright, though. Speaking of stupid hairdos, here's another one he had. he wrote while he had a stupid hairdo, and that's The Taking. I haven't read The Taking, but he does have a stupid-ass hairdo in it, so that's a thing that happened. This is, as far as hairdos go,
Oh, man, the Beebs?
Brother Odd has to have a combination of his Bieber haircut and him deteriorating into a skeleton. And
He's also half dog, it seems.
it's not a good combo. It's not good.
No,
I dropped something, so that's fucking
that's
thing.
always great.
This was one of the 2 books that I read after Intensity before I quit Koontz for a long ass time. And it was pretty good. I just remember the ending being like, where's the ending? This just kind of
Stops.
No, it didn't stop. It was like there should be another ending to this that's an actual ending, and I always expected a sequel. Don't really know if he wrote one because fuck, but it was pretty good up to
He's
that
still
point.
in Cool Coons.
Yeah, he was still in cool Koontz mode. This was right before he fucked it all up. Anyway, you'd think that'd be it, but
Yeah.
apparently old Koontsy wants me to Koontzify myself. I don't know what that means. So there's the Funhouse, which I actually have a copy of already, but my copy is in atrocious condition. So next one never hurt. The Bad Place softcover. I have a hardcover of this, but I love the Bad Place, man. So it was nice to have a softcover. Night Chills, which I've never read. The Face of Fear, pretty good.
Face of Fear is when you grow hair.
House of Thunder. That's the one about, that's the sequel to Domicile of Lightning.
All right.
Forever Odd. Another one in the Odd series. Twilight Eyes. Another copy of Midnight, because my Midnight was terrible. It has a big ass sticker on it. However, it comes with a concession, and that is I get a nice copy of Midnight, but I get this Clark Kent looking ass Dean Koontz in the back.
It's like he saw one of his back covers and was like, "Oh man, that's what I look like."
It's got to be one of his worst.
He looks terrified.
The Vision, which is one of his thinnest books, I gotta say. Soft cover of Dragon Tears. I already have 2 hardcovers, but I love me some Dragon Tears, especially when dragons themselves cry them. Shadow Fires, which I've never read, but I have an old ass copy of it. Under a pseudonym that he used. Fortunately, this fucking picture. But
It's
anyway,
not good.
I also found a copy of The Handmaid's Tale, which I wanted to read before I saw the series. So that fucking thing.
Not Kuntz.
Anyway, you got some fucking books, I see.
I do.
This is rare.
Weirdly enough, apparently Kuntz made his way into my stack.
What the fuck?
And whoop!
Oh well, unbeknownst to the world, apparently,
Dean R.
Dean Koontz himself, Dean Ray as I like to call him, wrote a fucking children's book,
Yeah.
which is evil as fuck.
Weirdly enough, I remember taking this out of the library when I was a kid, but never reading it, which is common with me. I didn't remember it being by Dean Ray, though.
Oh, it's Dean Ray, and
So
it looks
apparently-
terrifying.
If you're going to collect all Dean Rays, you're going to take some weird detours.
Look, I just opened it. This is the cover, right? I just opened it, and apparently that's all the book, just the
Yeah.
cover.
Dean Ray.
So that's a fucking thing. I wonder what the picture is on this one. Nope, he didn't even bother to put his
Nope.
picture in this. He was like, fuck that. I've terrified the kids enough with this
I have
bullshit.
to put my shit ass hair. Although I think this was pre-hair. It was in the mid-90s.
I'd hope so, because post-hair fucking licks. Anyway,
I don't remember if I showed this one already, but I'm about 90% I didn't. The Superman Earth 1, Earth 1? Yeah, Earth 1. I started reading it. It's kind of interesting. It's actually just like Man of Steel, the movie. It's him, like, going through his thing. And I was like, oh, that's
no,
pretty
man,
good.
there's no precedent for Man of Steel.
That's true.
According to everybody on Earth.
I was-
Oh, where'd they get that from?
I was
That's
impressed.
not my Superman. Shut the fuck up, you assholes.
I was impressed how Man of Steelian it was, except that he takes kind of like a higher road in this. It's basically the same journey, except he doesn't go through like his lonely phase. He's kind of finding his way in the world, in the city. Kind of interesting. I haven't gotten very far into it, but it's pretty cool so far. I got the old Dr. Seuss ABC book. I already have one, but this is a big Cole version, so I got that shit. Got that shit hardcore.
You know, I was expecting books, but I'm getting slivers over
Yep.
here.
I also got the Butter Battle book.
Now, apparently, this is a allegory for nuclear war.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
That's
interesting.
interesting.
I'll give you props for that one.
Really, I just got it because Dr. Seuss now, so
Oh, I know that.
take my props away.
All right, next we got Flicks. Flicks with Dicks. I got a few this month. I found a Blu-ray copy of the recent version of Carrie. Still haven't seen it, so I might have bought a dud here.
Yeah.
But we have to see it for our series Stephen King's Shit or Hit. Check that out if you haven't already, where we discuss Stephen King adaptations of books and whether they suck or they rock. This one might suck. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I hope it doesn't.
You have 2 copies of it now, so
I have
that's
2
a thing.
copies now, so
You found that at DG, in case you're wondering, Dollar General. So check your Dollar Generals against.
yeah, if you're in for the market for that.
If you want Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium,
He got 10,000 copies. I want to know what his fucking Emporium has, damn it. One day I will see Mr. Megorium's. Anyway, speaking of movies that I wanted to see for a long time, that was Abraham Lincoln Vampire, and it was one of them. It was all right. I mean, I'm kind of like in an odd place with it. One, because I understand what had to be given up for the movie to work one certain way. They couldn't adapt the whole book. It would have been 10 movies long. But the reason I'm on the fence about it is because both aspects of the book, the action aspect and the history aspect, are super awesome. But I don't know how well they work independent of each other. So I'm kind of at odds with it. I did enjoy it, of course. But whatever. Anyway, what did you think about this? Mini review time.
It was okay. I thought it was gonna suck, but it was,
Yeah, I did think it was gonna fucking lick.
It was enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's great. It was like fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of at odds with it. But that's probably because I love the book so damn much. Anyway, something I'm not at odds with is Punisher Warzone, which if you were going, what? Punisher Warzone? Yeah, it happened, and Marvel buried it because it was an R-rated movie. This was right before Iron Man came out. And they were like, well, we got to distance ourselves from anything that's ass. Which, to be fair,
Yeah.
before Iron Man came out, before the MCU, Marvel's movies pretty much sucked.
Not only that, but this was a Lionsgate release. So I'm sure they were like, ooh, this is gonna be a stinker. Probably.
Unfortunately, this was not a stinker, and it was very akin to the 90s era of Punisher books. So I absolutely love this movie. It's fucking great. It's definitely a hard R. That's what I gotta say. Speaking of Marvel, before Iron Man, I found me a little copy of Spider-Man 2
Woo.
with the 2.1 extended cut in it. Yeah, so I'm gonna make you watch that somewhere along the way. Which I gotta say, upon rewatching, I actually enjoyed quite a bit. Speaking of movies I enjoyed, but no one else did.
I liked it.
Well, yeah, no, me and you.
We enjoyed.
That's Ghost in the Shell, which, fuck you, is not only a great adaptation of... I know I've harped on this forever. It's a great adaptation of the source material. 1. 2, there is no whitewashing, you bitches. She's a fucking robot. P.S. The themes are about identity, so it adds to that theme. Case in point, it actually ends that way. Pisses me off, man.
Also,
bullshit whitewashing garbage.
I would lick your butt.
I would definitely lick her butt. If anything, you should watch it to lick her butt.
Yeah.
Speaking of licking her butt, here's another ScarJo movie, which is already considered a sci-fi classic by a billion people, including myself, and that's Under the Skin. Gonna make you watch that eventually.
She's nude in that.
She's very nude in that, and that's just an added bonus because the movie's fantastic. But then on top of that, you get the nude, so you're like, man, this was totally worth my time. She's fucking naked. Smash! This is now a smash or pass. Anyway, got some flicks.
I do. I'm gonna start with the one game I got, and that's Okami. I only got it because it was super cheap, and I never got to play it on the PS2 because the PS2 Guardian gave me sucked a massive ding dong.
This is the dog one.
Yeah, I've always wanted to play it, but I never, like I said, I never got to, and it was cheap. And our boy, the Snake Hater, freaking gave me a little discount on that. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get this shit. Haven't played it yet.
Next,
I got Beyond Thunderdome, which I like.
the lesser of the
It's definitely
Mad Max movies.
definitely the least cool, but on lunacy alone, I kind of like. But yeah, it's definitely the shittiest of them.
Now,
One of the ones I needed.
I was hunting for a copy of Psycho, and
Feature?
I found the remake of Psycho, which I'm gonna get on a pedestal again because fuck that shit. Look, I understand that it's a useless remake.
Yeah.
It is. It's pretty much shot for shot Psycho. In fact, it is shot for shot Psycho. Here's the thing.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's unnecessary, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking end of the world ass. It's not. And in fact, to call it complete ass, it's called the original ass because it's a shot for shot remake, basically.
I remember we've seen it a couple times.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
enjoying it.
It's all right, but it bears. It doesn't even touch the toe of the original Psycho. That's what I was looking for. Didn't find it. Found a box set. I was like, pretty cool, and that's over my budget. Just throwing that in there because Mad Max, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually. Well, we'll get to that. Blade trilogy. I've been wanting to get this on Amazon for a long time, but the price fluctuates harder than my wing wing. I don't know what that means. So I finally got it at All That Music, a place where they sell music.
And it's all that.
It was a used copy and like no one touched it. There's like 0 freaking marks on it. And the Warriors. I really like the Warriors. And I haven't seen it in a long time. So I got the Blu-ray.
So now you'll hate it.
Probably, but I don't think so. That's the thing. You mentioned the budget. Our budget was a little low this month. Mine more than yours. When it comes to books, at least. That's why our haul was a little low.
That's why Batman's got this cheap ass cape.
Because this is my next haul item. We upgraded to a new comp. Finally.
It's not on the screen, so right now people are going, "What the fuck's a comp?"
Oh yeah, right here. New laptop, Acer. Pretty good. I like it. It's making editing not suck ass, and I'm actually starting to enjoy it.
And it's not bursting at every fucking seam. Anyway,
I did pass it on to you because yours bursted at the seams.
and I reset it, and it's working all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not good though, right?
I'm kind of at odds. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I had mine broke down completely.
Yeah.
So there was a replacement in play, and it's already out of memory. So that's gonna go down the fucking crapper now, and its video playing capabilities suck. So I'm kind of like, I'm stuck between one that's okay, and one that's like, serious dude, this is brand new, and I'm already fucking having problems with it. So that's where I am. So what's up?
So that's
Next. Oh, that's cool. Stray Cats record.
good. Yeah.
It's just 10 hours of cats being tortured.
Yeah. Now, what the hell's his name? Brian Setzer.
Mm-hmm.
I like Brian Setzer orchestra, but I think when he orchestrated, it went a little downhill.
The orchestra.
I like his Stray Cat days more.
Yeah, me too. I think that's really what everybody thinks.
Really?
I think so.
Because I like the first set.
Yeah, have you ever seen anybody with fucking Brian Setzer orchestra like albums
Tattoos and shit
galore.
like-
Yeah, or tattoos.
I like the first Brand Sets Orchestra album, but after that, it kind of became like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, where it's just kind of
Yeah,
like it's
I
a
agree.
thing.
It's kind of like what everybody
Knows.
knows and what everybody thinks that genre's about, and then they give up on it because it's not that impressive. But if they only explored other stuff, they'd be like, damn, this fucking kicks ass. But they don't, because that's what they fucking look at, and so they're like, yeah. So I guess I'm shitting on Brian Setzer
Yeah.
Orchestra.
Not to say that it's bad. It's just like
It's
eh.
not great.
It's like the Bachelor Chow of
It's the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter of
Oh, I got a better
orchestras.
one that people will get. It's the $10 Slimer of
Yeah.
orchestras.
It's mediocre. It's diddle do.
I found this super cheap, friggin' little ZZ Top. I'm a big ZZ Top fan, and this cover is epic.
Yeah, it is
Epically
pretty
shitty,
great.
that is.
No, it's pretty great. As
Shitty
far
in
as
a good
shit
way.
goes, it's the best kind of shit. It's the shit you want.
Yeah, so when you find a ZZ Top for like $2, you get it.
Yeah.
I also got Ghostbusters 2.
The embarrassing purchase.
Now, yeah, the Ghostbusters 1 is one of my favorite soundtracks. I know that sounds ludicrous, but I think it works really well in the movie. Part 2, woo, kind of stinks. But I'm not going to pass up on Ghostbusters.
You're not gonna pass up on that sweet ass Run DMC remix.
Shit! I'm definitely not going to give this one. I'll give it one listen, and then I'll put it up on the wall and never touch it again.
It's not great.
It's really bad, but the cover's really cool.
It does have a good picture of Sigourney Weaver as Dana back when she was hot.
Yeah,
Now she kind of looks like a monster.
Danzig.
Danzig, monster, same thing. Anyway, that's been the haul for this month. I don't know what to say about how it ended, but that's the haul. This has been Ahab. That's the Goon Tick. Tell us what you got this month. Tell us what you think about the junk in our trunk, because we're out. Hit like, share, subscribe.
Is that it?
Oh, that's it, baby. Should have cut that shit ages ago.
This music, stupid sounds, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside and out from a couple corpulent dudes. Movies, music, stupid sounds, all kinds of shit for you.